Caribbean Development Bank. So far the forum has been a resounding success. I've had the opportunity to liaise with some of the participants, and they've indicated that it's been a very useful forum for the exchange of ideas and information sharing, learning from each other in terms of their own processes, their challenges, and basically it's been a useful opportunity for networking as well. Obviously there's a mix of participants, some are more mature, you have others who are now getting into microfinance. So therefore it has been a very, very useful opportunity for persons to get together and help in terms of building the industry.
Well, I think that first of all, it would clearly pick up lessons from the one before, because this year is a lot more interactive, a lot more networking time. The forum is structured to allow people to talk with each other, and less time people talking at them. And that was the biggest thing we had coming up last year. People were saying, we want to talk to each other more, we want to talk to dialogue, and as much participants in the session, people were working at much time, and the conversation.
So Deborah, as former head of a major microfinance institution in Jamaica and now a consultant providing technical assistance under the CTSF program for the Caribbean, give us your impressions of the importance of this program for the region as a whole.
Okay, Wind Summit has been amazing. For the last 2 years, we have now covered 12 microfinance institutions, including about 4 or 5 credit unions. And what we have seen is that though the credit unions and the microfinance institutions do well with risk assessment as it relates to credit risk and operational risk, they had nothing in place at all to look at vulnerabilities of the client or of the institutions. What we're finding now is that they are looking more not just at loan products and the services offered to the client, but how exposed are they to the elements of natural disasters or man-made disasters. So what we're finding now is a more holistic approach to how they're dealing with their clients, looking at risk, looking at the possibility that we can have. We do have natural disasters that impact the region and impact the region annually. And once we go in and do the TA for the institutions, we're finding them extremely responsive to the fact that they are exposed and their clients are exposed. So when they're looking at provisioning for loan loss, they're now taking into consideration the possibility that something could happen, be it man-made or natural, that could impact their portfolio. So we're seeing better planning now. We're seeing even the fact that how they give the loans and the loan terms are being changed by looking at the vulnerability of the clients also.
Is an actual topic. At this moment, most of the banks are looking for other type of services to provide to their customers. For my company, it's very important because we are at the point of setting up a branch in a rural area near the interior, and we're looking for ways how to provide those people over there with financial services, and mobile banking would be one of those tools. So last night we asked a lot of questions to Joshua to tell us more about the topic mobile banking and best practices, what you can learn from it.
Certainly, it's actually very exciting. There's a lot of nascent things going around and a lot of people talking about working together to form networks and to build out platforms so that we can benefit the entire countries of Suriname and Jamaica at the same time. I think it's great that we have the ability to observe what's happening in the world and then make informed decisions about what we're doing and really learn from the pitfalls that other countries have made so that it can really become an actuality and a story that can be published widely around the world.
Leapfrogging. In most industries there is this hot word of leapfrogging, which normally is being used to show what you can achieve without having ever done it. In microfinance, though, it's not used that much because so far we have believed very much into you have to go through all phases of growth. We have even this classical wording of different stages of growth of microfinance institutions. However, I believe, and I'm not the only one in that like in all industries you indeed can leapfrog. You can take advantage of what others have done before you to skip stages. Today I mentioned the stage of management information systems. When I started in this industry, the key challenge for most was having a management information system that would give your portfolio at risk every day or every other day, or to give you information about the quality of other parts of your business. Later on, these institutions had to find out how they could include social performance indicators in the management information system. If you are, like in the Caribbean, a young microfinancial industry, you can leapfrog. You can at least immediately contract a system that covers both. So you don't have to go through the first stage and then go back, take a new contract and include social performance indicators.
Well, I see two things that are really important to have a successful network. First of all, that when forming a network, you must be really clear about what your members' needs are. Why do they need to be part of the network? I think we as administrators of a network can foresee some of the needs of forming a network. For example, exchange of information, enhanced capacity building, promotion of microfinance, and so on. But really, what are your members' needs? And once you address the needs of your members, they in turn will find value in the network, participate in the activities of the network, and do things to enhance the network. Secondly, what I found to be really important as a network is that you must have the capacity to be able to run the network. There must be a team of people, whether it be 2 or 3 people, that are committed to administering the network. It would help if an organization is behind this, doing the work of a secretariat of the network. But I think this is one of the key things that we tend to forget when running a network, is that the network itself must be strengthened.
Luz, could you give us an idea of how you handle knowledge sharing in the context of the network, among the network members?
Well, what we've done is that we've asked members to complete a profile sheet in which they share basic information about their microfinance institution or about their organization, and basic performance indicators. And what we do, we put that on the website, on which only members can access. So members can access it and see what the other service providers are doing and what their basic performance indicators are. We're actually also in the process of improving that process, of improving that database to ensure that performances are standardized to indicators that are recognized and by all service providers.
Just a quick question. The members, are they only MFIs or are they other institutions as well in the network?
We have members from membership including central banks, commercial banks, one software company, and of course microfinance institutions and apex organizations.
And how many members do you have?
At the moment we have 25, but we see that growing steadily.
Hello, I'm Sandra Thompson, General Manager at St. Catherine Credit Union in Jamaica. I think this program has been great because it's exposed us to what the best practices in microfinance. I like
Hi, my name is Yadelia Ravina and I am from Lima Credit Union in the Orange Wash District in the country of Belize. I found this session to be extremely informative, interactive, and overall on an excellent footing for each and every one of us here. I do hope that we follow up on what we have learned and hope that next year proves to be not only what we said we would do, but what we have done and what we have surpassed. So let's move forward.
I am Georgette Jean-Louis from Funkoze, Haiti. It is really a great forum. Give me the opportunity to share, to understand better what's happening in the Caribbean. Haiti usually is not part of the Caribbean, but it is good to learn what others are doing.